I drove by a college today and I yelled, boo. 35 people went to the hospital. 734 needed crisis counseling. 429 needed a safe area or room. And classes were canceled for a week. There are universities that I've spoken at that have safe floors. The third floor in the physics building in Krakow University has a safe floor. If life gets too tough for them, they go to that floor to chill. The Air Force Academy has safeguards. We have a Naval Academy guy, so he said that they pull when they're being beat up too much. Enlisted men going through boot camp have safeguards that they pull. We're lucky we don't go to war with fucking Russia. They'll eat our lunch. They're going to eat us alive. We're lucky. There are no safeguards in life. I tell the kids all the time, if we were at war, we'd all be dead. See, you're used to making mistakes, and nothing happens. For the few of you in the military in here, you know mistakes can cost lives. Now, for the guys in the room, put your hands up like this, and look at your left hand. Don't tell me, just look at your left hand. And if this finger isn't longer than this finger, you squat the P. Okay. This isn't Dan's measurement. This is proven. It's a testosterone test. Some people ask why I tried to gain 10. I gained 10 pounds over when we took for my birthday a few weeks ago, and we went on the Orient Express, which is a tremendous experience if you can afford the suites. If you can only be in the rooms are about this big, and you don't have a toilet. You have to share a toilet with 40 people. Okay, so I'm eating, drinking, gaining weight because I had my bloods, my physical, 3 or 4 times a year, and my blood panels came back. I have the blood panels of a 30-year-old, and they have a testosterone of a 15-year-old. Testosterone's off the chart. I mean, literally. Testosterone 3 to 800 is normal. 800 is, mine is 15 to 1800. Yes. And it starts with that hand. Now, I didn't even know this. One of you sent me this test. Of course, he had a hand that was... It's like the Snowflake test. I'm not going to ask you how many of you have taken the Snowflake test on my site. 95% of the Snowflake tests have come back snowflakes. 95%. Now, one of the questions, I'm paraphrasing it, if somebody calls your mama a whore, what do? And then they have different answers. The most common answer I get from you kids is, I would try to ascertain where he was coming from if he had a bad day. Are you shitting me? Somebody calls your old lady a hoe. So you're going to try to figure out whether he's had a bad day or not. Now, where I come from, there's only one way that can end, and it's ugly. Either he's in the hospital or I'm in the hospital. I got a cousin, Ronnie, God love him. He stabbed the guy, when we were 15 years old, stabbed the guy 17 times for telling him his girlfriend had a fat ass back in 1961. By the grace of God, Ronnie couldn't stab shit. Well, the guy didn't die. So they come up and, well, what does it take? Is he got to spit in your mother's face? Or grab her by the tit? Or what does it do to invoke some kind of action out of you? Fucking weenies. 95%. And the success test only has a 95% accuracy whether you're going to be successful or not. Only 95. It's really 99, but the lawyers tell me I can only say 95. Take the success test. Most of you ought to blow your brains out. Metaphorically. 30 years ago, men had 118 pounds pressure in a handshake. Women had 108. 118, 108. 1986. 2016, men had 94, and women had 100. All the tests for masculinity have gone down. Sperm count, baby births, blah, 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 blah. When I tell you we're through, not just because I got a wild hair up my ass.